morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the news. It is a beautiful morning out here in Wipers County. We are just up the ways from the Ghost River Basin, and we're having an absolutely fantastic time out here. As you can see, we have a frozen waterfall behind us, and we're being incredibly inclusive today because, as you can see, I brought myself a Chevy Colorado. Now, this is a great little vehicle. It's a little bit harrowing to get out here, and it did a great job. So don't ever say that Cam Clark Ford's not inclusive in these absolutely unprecedented times. We've got a great episode for you today. We're talking about Stellantis making more bad decisions. We are talking about the four-door Mustang and why we think that it is for sure going to happen now. And we're also talking about the new Hennessey S650 Mustang that they have dubbed the famous Venom name for. So without further ado, let's just get right into this. Now, starting things off, it looks like Stellantis, a company that cannot seem to make a good decision to save its life, has made yet another poor decision. Jeep owners, they unfortunately are going to be subject to a new type of advertising and is not going to be coming from the outside of the vehicle. Unfortunately, it'll be coming right from your infotainment screen. Jeep has said that when a Jeep comes to a full stop at a set of lights, you will have a pop-up ad come on your center screen. Now, this is atrocious behavior. BMW tried something similar with trying to have a membership, a monthly fee for heated seats, and they got raked through the coals. So they canceled that, and I'm sure Jeep is going to be very quick behind them to do this same thing, because let's be honest, that is horrendous. Could you imagine you come to a stoplight and your music shuts off and an advertisement for Coca-Cola comes on your screen? Now, I don't know if that's going to be as far as they go. I think it's going to be more like if you come to a full stop, it's going to be like purchase extended warranty for your Jeep. But really, what's the finish line there? If you can advertise for your extended warranty, there's no reason why a Fortune 500 company can't come up and be like, you should buy a Samsung TV, or you should get the new iPhone, or just have a whole bunch of ads running at the same time, because, you know, the world is filled with ADHD. And apparently distracted driving is just not a thing anymore. Anyways, let us know down in the comments what you think about that. Do you think that that is a horrendous idea? Anybody who doesn't think so, you work in marketing, and congratulations, you have found the jackpot of all things that people hate, and that is advertising when you come to a full stop at a stoplight on your infotainment system in a vehicle. Moving on. Over the last little bit, we have discussed the idea that Ford is going to be putting out a four-door Mustang. Now, obviously that would be very cool, but it has been a rumor up until this point. As you know, I am the most reliable person to give you unreliable information. Most of the stuff I report on is in fact rumors. However, Ford has recently filed a trademark for the name Mach 4. 4 doors. They did, however, say that they would only do it if it retained the attitude and gumption of the original model. And you know what that means? A 4-door family saloon with a big old 5-liter V8 in the front. I would absolutely love that. I'm here for it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's such a cool idea. Ford is doubling down on the Mustang name. The off-road branding is definitely something that they want to do as well. They're not in the business of making boring cars anymore, and this is one of those things that I absolutely see becoming a huge success, because we are, out of all the countries in the world, we're missing cars again. So if they can make a 4-door Mustang, I'm here for it. I love it. I would even consider getting one myself, because I think it is a fantastic idea. Anyways, that's the Mach 4 that they've come out with. I think that that's a pretty cool idea. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're very excited for that. And last but not least, we do have Hennessey usually only reserves the Venom name for its most potent vehicles. So the Hennessey Venom F5 is gearing to be the fastest vehicle ever produced out of a production stage. So when you see that the S650 has been given the Venom name, you know that it is going to be quite the vehicle. Starting off, you look like you get a bevy of upgrades to both Inside and outside, you start with a host of VENOM Aero is what they're calling it. Carbon fiber parts, the front splitter, active hood vent, functional fender louvers, side skirts, rear deck lid, side mirrors, lip spoiler, and gooseneck track wing are all gonna be carbon fiber, which is fantastic. You can't go wrong with that. The Super VENOM also gets Hennessey badging, a special livery, and 20-inch wheels. Upgrades for the 5-liter Coyote include a high flow air induction system, a supercharger, of course, upgraded fuel injectors, a beefier fuel pump, and Hennessey engines management system. So they're actually going to be doing software updates as well, which is actually kind of neat because you see all these people outside of the businesses like RTR and them, they kind of just throw stuff at it, but they're actually doing a software update. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not. I may have just given you misinformation. Realistically, at the end of the day, everybody should be retuning a vehicle once you put a supercharger on it. So, excuse me for that. Don't listen to me unless I correct myself. Anyways, it looks like it boosts the output of the 5-liter engine to 850 horsepower with 650 pound-feet of torque. Propels the automatic transmission's equipped version from 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, which is very fast for a very heavy car. I don't need to tell you that the benchmark is usually sub 3.5. You know, 3.2 is actually kind of slow by today's, no. It's still very fast, but you are getting these EVs that can go sub 2, sub 3 seconds. So regardless, for a supercharged V8, 3.2 seconds is pretty darn good. That's all we got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you being here. We are excited to continue. Obviously, it's 2025 now. We are living in some unprecedented times, but as I said earlier, you can rely on me to give you some unreliable news. Thank you so much. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.